Good evening, hello, hello. Give it just a couple of seconds for you all to get on. Good evening, hi. My name is Kerri Wade, and I'm a Reiki Master Teacher. I live in Chandler, Arizona, and we are having beautiful weather here. I think it's supposed to be like 75 on Christmas. Yes. So if you're stuck in the cold somewhere, I'm really sorry. But anyway, welcome to my Reiki Live. Tonight we're going to be giving out some free Reiki love. So anybody who needs any healing of any kind, whether it's physical, emotional, mental, spiritual healing, you've come to the right place because Reiki works on all of those levels. Oh, that hot spiced cider. I can't get enough of it right now. I love it. So anyway, a little bit about me. I've been a Reiki Master since 2004. And hi, Angie. And I became a Reiki Master Teacher a little over a year ago, in 2017. And this year, I also learned Karuna Reiki and became a Karuna Reiki practitioner. And for me, that was life-changing. If you are a Reiki practitioner and you've done the master level and you want to go further, go find a Karuna Reiki class because it is it's so magical. It's such a beautiful energy. Karuna Reiki is Karuna means compassionate action. Thank you for all the hearts, guys. And basically, compassionate action, it's the energy of Kuan Yin and Mother Mary. And so it's a very soft, gentle energy. And the healing with the Karuna Reiki is so beautiful because you don't have as much emotional trauma when you are getting Karuna Reiki. And so I love it. Hi, Mark. How are you doing tonight? So anyway, welcome. Just a little bit of how this is going to work. I am going to be sending Reiki energy to anybody watching who needs some healing on any level, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Reiki is an energy healing, and so it travels on, and energy travels kind of like on radio waves sort of thing. You know, we can't see the energy, but we know that it's there. We know that it works. When we turn on our radio in the car and we tune into a station, we hear music. And Reiki is very much like that. It can be done in person as a hands-on modality, and it can be done distance, and it is just as effective distance as it is hands-on. So it kind of travels along these little radio waves. I have been attuned as a Reiki master, and basically it kind of allows me to set my channel. To put it in kind of layman's words, it makes it easier to understand. Until you go through a Reiki session, or you have a Reiki session, it's kind of hard to understand how it works and how it feels. And it's hard to explain it to people, really. I can tell you this, though. It works, and it's fantastic. Anybody who is undergoing any kind of therapy currently, who is going through any medical treatments or procedures, Reiki will support and speed up your healing. And there are studies on it with different groups of people. You know, some that are getting Reiki and some that are not. They don't know. And the ones who receive the Reiki heal faster and experience less pain. So it's becoming more mainstream. More people are hearing about it. And yes, Angie, check into the Karuna. You will love it. So anyway, I'm going to be sending out some Reiki. All you need to do tonight to receive Reiki is you can state what you'd like to have Reiki for in the comments, or just set your intention. You don't even have to tell anybody what you want. Set your intention for what you want to have this Reiki healing on. And it's a real simple process. So I'm going to talk just a minute about some of the energies that we are experiencing this week. First of all, the holidays are upon us. And how many of you feel your stress level go up during the holidays, right? We are so busy taking care of others. We are so busy with activities, parties, and events, and school programs, and taking care of others. Hi, Kirsty. Sorry about that. Hi, Kirsty. We are so busy taking care of others, and we get depleted, right? We get low on our life energy, on that force that runs through us. And when that life force gets low, that's when we can bring in disease and illness. Very common for people to have colds and get sick this time of year. This is part of it. The holidays can also be stressful because we're spending time with family. And for some, that can be a trigger, can be kind of difficult doing that. Also, there are a lot of people who experience loneliness during the holidays. They've lost someone. Hi, Melinda. Oh, you're new here. Welcome, Kirsty. Thank you for being here. People suffer from loneliness during the holidays. We miss those loved ones that have passed on. Perhaps you've had a marriage that has broken up or a relationship that has broken up. Perhaps your kids have gone away to college or gotten married, moved away, and can't be back for the holidays. That loneliness, that sadness can really set in. And so it's a time that we really have to take care of ourselves. And this full moon, Friday is the Winter Solstice. I'm going to talk about that at the end. And I'm going to share some information about that, and I'm going to give you a ritual that you can do for the Winter Solstice. But also on Saturday, we have a full moon. And the full moon is in Cancer. Cancer is very sensitive. Cancer can bring up our intuitions. It can bring up our emotions. I've had several people tell me in the last week, I've just been bawling all the time. I keep crying for no reason. I don't know why. I hear a song, it makes me cry. I see a picture, it makes me cry. I see a toy, and it makes me cry, That's Cancer, and the full moon is in Cancer this month. I'm not an astrologist. I just read stuff and pass it on to you guys as I learn it. So anyway, there are a lot of emotions happening right now for people. A lot of emotions. Cancer full moon is likely to fill us with the milk of human kindness and make us crave home comforts, such as mom's home cooking, right? It's a perfect time of year for that, with our family gatherings and festivities that we go through. It's also likely to highlight the degree to which we nurture or deny our soul needs. So if you find yourself feeling out of sorts, create an opportunity to nurture yourself with simple acts of loving kindness. This is a time to really share your heart. This is the greatest gift we can give, rather than trying to compensate with material gifts. So if you're going to give a gift, give something from the heart. If you create something, create it with your heart. If you buy something that is a heartfelt gift that you give to somebody. And also, Cancer transit highlights our inner child's need to belong. So if you know anyone who is a loner, or who doesn't have family around, who's going to be alone, invite them. Invite them. If you can't invite them to your gatherings, your family gatherings, invite them to just go for a cup of coffee, or to go have a glass of wine, or just go pay them a visit. Take them a tray of cookies. It's so easy. It takes so little. People just want to belong. They They don't want to be alone, especially this time of year. They may say they want to, but Usually they don't. That's my belief anyway. People are just, during this full moon especially, people are really craving a soul connection. They want to connect with the heart, not with the mind, not ego, but with the heart. This is what people are craving. So, just a couple things on the full moon. If you're if you're experiencing any of these things, then just know that you're not alone, okay? It's happening to a lot of people. Okay, so Reiki is like the anti-stress. Hi, Nancy. Reiki relieves the stress. It's beautiful for any kind of, just that monkey mind, the busyness, when you're just plain tired. And the beautiful thing about Reiki is that it's all about you. You don't have to do anything. Somebody is taking care of you and giving you this beautiful gift of energy and just focusing on you. You know, in my circles, we call it holding space. Just being there, being present. We don't get that from many people in our lives, typically. And so when somebody holds space for you, it is so sacred. And the act of holding space for another, it's what makes my heart smile big time. I love it. I love it when somebody holds space for me, and I really love it when I get to hold space for somebody else, which is really what Reiki is all about. So, let's get started and do some Reiki, okay? If you have an intention, please set it now. If you want to make a comment and share it, that's fine. We'll all hold that intention for you. We'll hold it for one another. Also, I do have a Reiki crystal grid that I give Reiki to every day. If you'd ever like to be added to it, all you have to do is just send me a message and a picture of you, or if you want it for, say, a pet or a loved one, you can send that to me. And it doesn't have to be just physical, remember. It can be maybe somebody who's just going through a really hard time right now. Somebody who needs a little extra love. So send those over to me. You can just message me with those, and or put your intention on here. And as long as I can see your little profile picture and print it out, I will do that. Hi, Cindy. Cindy was my first boss in Arizona. How you doing? That was back in 1982. I was fresh from Idaho. So anyway, that's kind of what we're going to be doing here tonight. When I do Reiki, one becomes a Reiki practitioner through a series of attunements and symbols and training. When I do Reiki, I use my symbols, I use my attunements, I call in my spirit team, which is made up of angels and archangels, elementals, beings of the light, only beings of the light. I call those in to help and to assist with healing, whoever is needing healing. Hi, Caroline. God, I haven't talked to you for so long. So, all you have to do is just sit and be quiet, okay? Just sit and be quiet. Get in touch with your heart space. And hold your intention in mind. And I'll be talking from time to time, just as new people come on, so I can kind of tell them what we're doing here. So they don't just see somebody sitting here going like this, you know, like, what the heck's that? So I'm really happy you're here. Again, my name is Kerri Wade. I am a Reiki Master Teacher and a Karuna Reiki practitioner. And I do these lives every Wednesday night for about a half an hour. And again, stay till the end because we're going to do, we're going to learn a little bit about the Winter Solstice, what it means, and I'm going to give you a ritual that you can do. I'm also going to be sharing as we go some tips about essential oils that you can use if you are feeling lonely or sad. Essential oils that will help you, okay? So, I invite you just to get into a quiet place. And I'm going to shut up and quit talking now. I promise. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale deeply. Release. Sad to say we forget to breathe sometimes. So some of you might be feeling some things. Some people see colors. Some feel it in their body. Some hear things. What I'm feeling right now in my hands is, it feels like my hands are like, the palms of my hands are bubbling. You know, kind of like a slow bubble, like something's boiling. It's just a slow, gentle bubble. It's energy. You can feel energy. We'll do that some night as an experiment. I'll show you how to do that. I feel your energy. And I gotta say, we got a lot of helpers with us tonight. I feel like this space is very crowded. And that's beautiful. It's all beautiful. Just let your mind be free. And just notice if something comes up for you, notice what it is. sometimes something will come through your thoughts or someone. And just observe why that is coming across. Ask your guides. Just ask. Go with the first answer you get. Why is that person coming to my mind? Sometimes they come across our mind because we need to let them go. Happens a lot. Sometimes it comes across our mind because we need to make amends, or we need to forgive them or forgive ourselves. Sometimes we just need to send them love. Send them compassion. So just ask quietly. If you experience something like what I just had, where I just kind of like took a big gulp of air and released it, a lot of times that's something releasing, energy releasing from you. And I'll be honest, sometimes we belch, sometimes we fart. It happens. It's all energy releasing. Let go of the tension. I shared last week that sometimes that shoulder pain that we get is from closing off our heart. We go like this, we close our heart. Or sometimes we sit like this. Open up that heart space. Open up your shoulders. Just let it go. Let it go. Relax your forehead. Another sure sign that you're thinking too much or you have too much tension. Relax your forehead. Let it soften. It feels so good. If you've just come on, my name is Kerri Wade, and I'm a Reiki master. I'm sending out some Reiki for everybody who's on tonight. Just set your intention. Reiki can heal on all levels, and it starts with the spiritual level. Goes right to the root of the issue. It's smart energy. It goes wherever it's needed. If you have a specific intention, feel free to put it in the comments, and we'll all hold that space for you. And if you don't want to share it, that's absolutely fine. Just set that intention in your mind and ask your spirit guides to just open your heart. Open to receive. What have you been holding on to that you're really done with? You really don't want it anymore. Just release. Release it. My favorite line is let go and let God. Turn it over. Sometimes we think we have to do it all. We have so many guides and angels. All we have to do is ask. Ask for help. It will come. If you're someone who is sensitive to energy, and you feel the energy waves, if you're experiencing the ascension energy right now, as we are ascending, just know that you're not alone in those deep emotions. There's a lot of us going through that. And, you just have to know that it will all pass. It's here for a reason. It's here to help you release and shift your energy, because you are ready for the new energy. Embrace it. Embrace it, love it, honor it. And know that this too shall pass. When these things do pass, it kind of feels like somebody's lifted a house off of your chest. It can feel so heavy sometimes. Whew. How's everybody doing? Claudia, don't fall asleep tonight. Don't make Candace mad at me. You know, the beautiful thing about Reiki, well, there's a lot of beautiful things, but one thing I really, really love is that even though I am sending Reiki and giving it, I receive it as well. I feel all the benefits of it every time I give it. Reiki does not deplete the practitioner's energy. And if you ever experience something like that as a Reiki practitioner, get together with your Reiki master. Do some reading. Talk to another Reiki practitioner. We aren't taking on anybody else's energy. We're just allowing that universal life force to flow through us, passing through us, and into our clients, into the receivers. Unlike some other energy work I do, it's something I could really do all day long. My body doesn't always hold out long enough for me to do it all day long. Oh, a tear just dripped from your eyes. That's an energy release, Nancy. Yes. Yes. Let the tears fall. At Southwest Institute of Healing Arts, Casey Miller always says, snot is beautiful. Snot indicates healing, release. And here's something for you to try next time you're with a friend or a loved one and holding space and they start to cry. This is hard to do. This is hard to learn. Don't offer a tissue. Let them ask for one if they want it. When we hand somebody a tissue, we're stopping their process, and what we're really saying is, this makes me uncomfortable. Try that. Just hold that space. Just be there. It can be very transformational for you and your loved one. Boy, it's hard not to offer that tissue, though. It's hard not to talk. Sometimes we just have to be quiet, unlike what I'm doing. Just hold the space. Okay, guys, it's 7:32 already. Holy cow. This half hour went really, really fast. Really fast. So essential oils. I'm just going to give you some little tips if you got a few minutes to stick around. And then I'm going to talk about the winter solstice. I typically finish at about 7:40. So I can do all this in 7 minutes or less, I'm sure. So there are 5 essential oils that I found that can help stop you from feeling lonely or sad, anxious, or depressed. And there are some blends that were given in this article as well. But here are the different oils. Chamomile oil. Chamomile essential oil is a great soother for the brain. It is known to reduce anxiety and help you relax. It has also been categorized as an antidepressant. Sweet. Frankincense oil, my favorite. I have that in my little diffuser, is that what? Diffuser going right now. I love frankincense. I love it for meditation and for healing work. And so anyway, frankincense essential oil is also great for reversing feelings of loneliness. Dr. Mercola, who is a god, describes this oil like this. Frankincense oil is one of the top essential oils you can use for your health. It's known for its comforting properties and is useful for visualizing, improving one's spiritual connection, and helping overcome stress and despair. In aromatherapy, frankincense oil is either inhaled or diffused via a vaporizer, a very effective sedative that induces a feeling of mental peace, relaxation, and satisfaction, and helps relieve anxiety, anger, and stress. Bergamot oil. Bergamot oil has been used as a natural antidepressant. This essential oil creates a feeling of joy, freshness, and energy by improving the circulation of the blood, says Dr. X. It can also relax you and help reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. Clary Sage Oil. Clary Sage Oil is a great friend during times of loneliness. Clary Sage Oil is used to calm the nervous system, especially during times of stress, depression, and insomnia, according to Dr. Mercola. Rose oil. Rose oil. Love, love rose oil. Another natural antidepressant. Rose oil boosts self-esteem. Yes, it does. Confidence. Yes, it does. Mental strength while efficiently fighting depression. This oil is widely used in aromatherapy and invokes positive thoughts, spiritual relaxation, and feelings of joy, happiness, and hope. So there you go. If you have to go be with family who sometimes, not always meaning it, but maybe they make you feel small. I think to some extent when we get around our parents and stuff, we always feel like a kid again. And sometimes that's not always the best way to feel. We don't want to feel that way. Dab a little rose oil. A little bit like right here where you can smell it. Dab here, your little pressure points, armpits, whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Rose oil makes you feel powerful and confident. So the winter solstice. The winter solstice, which is happening on Friday, celebrates the longest hours of darkness or the rebirth of the sun and is believed to hold a powerful energy for regeneration, renewal, and self-reflection. In pagan times, the winter solstice was referred to as Yule and was a celebration of the goddess, moon energy. It was believed that on this day the moon would give birth to the sun. Because of this, many celebrated Yule as a day where light reigned over darkness and believed it was a sign of good things to come. Just like the summer solstice, the winter solstice was also celebrated with fire. However, while the summer solstice was more about fertility, the winter solstice was honored as a time of birth or the start of a new cycle. Hear that? The start of a new cycle. Great for change. Yule was traditionally celebrated by lighting a candle or decorating trees with holly. In fact, many Yule, this is Y-U-L-E, not y'all. Yule, where was I? Many Yule rituals have been adopted in the celebration of Christmas. Today, there are many ways you can celebrate winter solstice, such as spending time writing in a journal, inner reflection, doing dream work or meditation, working on your heart, throat, and third eye chakras, and bringing more yin energy into the home. You can also celebrate with a goddess bath on the night of the winter solstice to help clear away the old and welcome the new. Here's how. Here's our ritual. Fill up a bath with warm, not hot water, and light some candles or incense around the bath. Next, you want to add cleansing herbs to the bath, such as sage, chamomile, basil, peppermint, cinnamon, sandalwood, lavender, or rosemary. You can add them dried, fresh, or as essential oils. I would choose the oils because I don't want all that crap in my bathtub. As you sink into the warm water, imagine yourself being purified and cleansed from your feet all the way up to your head. Allow yourself to relax into the water and imagine all the old and unnecessary thoughts and feelings being washed away by the energy of the night. Honor your shadow self and offer your fears to the moon, the mother moon. Allow her to give you the power to rebirth them into something new and positive. After the ritual, drain the tub water out completely and discard the herbs outside in the moonlight. We are all connected to the universe, the sun, the moon, and Mother Earth. So no matter what ritual you choose to do on the solstice, why not spend a few moments feeling and honoring this divine connection? Fun, huh? So, that's Friday. Saturday is the full moon in Cancer. Lots of energy coming up, so get clear on your intentions and put them out there. Start this new birthing cycle, this birthing of something new. Right after this, at 8 o'clock, be sure you go to Candace Parisi, the Traveling Intuitive. She'll be doing free psychic readings for an hour. That starts at 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. She's amazing. Candace Parisi, P-A-R-I-S-I. If you're not following her at the Traveling Intuitive, be sure you do so. If you would like to schedule any services with me, Reiki, I also do hypnotherapy. I do past life regressions. I do energy transfer resets, blah, blah, blah. Just go to my website, kerriwade.com, and everything is listed on there and explanations, and reach out to me if you have any questions. I have to share one final thing. This is a quote from the beautiful Maya Angelou. I love her. Rest in peace, dear lady. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. How's that for a power thought, right? Peace and blessings. I will be back next Wednesday, the day after Christmas. So I wish you all a very, very happy holiday. And take care of yourself, okay? Practice some self-care. Give yourself some love, some loving kindness. And if I can help you, please don't hesitate to reach out, okay? I love you guys. KerriWade.com again. And peace and blessings. I'll see you next week.